to another episode of the CJRT podcast. That was like the most monotone shit that has ever come out of my voice before. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your co-host, Jill Spooler. With me, as always, is my co-host, / technical producer / best friend,
Chandler and Jill.
How's everybody doing? I hope we're having a good day, good night, good week, good life. Hope you're drinking plenty of fucking water, which, surprisingly, I have been doing now. So, goals. Yay, me.
Yeah, and if you've been wondering where we have been for a while now, we've been dead.
I found out I had the flu last week, by the way. So that was great. I thought it was bronchitis. It was just the flu.
Sucks to be you.
You know.
But luckily enough, I had a good topic to talk about for myself, which was great, about the Roman holiday. Thank you all so much for who tuned in for that. It's greatly appreciated. We got more books on the way, and more
it
book
took
reviews.
him starting a podcast on YouTube to get him to want to read a book.
Well, I mean, I needed content. I didn't know what I
He
didn't.
did it for the fucking content. Books. I just want the content.
I mean, you can't. I mean, I have 2 other books behind me that
Manga
are
don't
yanking.
count.
No, which one?
Manga.
Okay, whatever.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, so to kick off the show, we got a lot more than just a taste test to talk about today. We've got the new Blake's Hard Cider, the new special edition, which is Watermelon Heat Wave. I've actually had it. Jill hasn't, so we're going to try it out.
I'm nervous. I'm not a big fan of watermelon. But you know what? I like Blake, so let's give it a try.
Yeah. And then we also have some more sweets provided from Tony Cannoli's. So we're going to try a couple taste tests. Well, some sweets from them. So.
Tony Cannoli's has been like this new craze in our area of just people going nuts over this shit.
Oh my goodness.
Everybody seems to love Tony Cannoli. Jesus H.
Well, I mean, because last weekend, this week was Fat Tuesday, so I went.
Yes, happy Lent, happy Fat Tuesday.
And after I was at the gym on Saturday, I went and bought punchkis. Yep.
My dad, every year for Fat Tuesday, I broke it.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Every year for Fat Tuesday, my dad goes out and he buys like an ass load of punchkis. And he keeps 1 box for us, and the rest of it goes with him to work, right? So he comes home and he's just bringing them in by the box load. I think it took my dad like 3-4 trips to get all these punchkis that he bought into our house. Just so that he could bring them to work the next morning at the Ass Crack of Dawn. And punchkis, by the way, absolutely love them. I had mine. I have my luck for the year. I'm good.
Which flavor?
I'm a big fan of lemon custard, and I'm also pretty partial to the strawberry custard.
Well, I mean, I always like the cream-filled kind. But this one, they had the cannoli punchkis, which I thought were pretty good. So.
I heard about this. So, again, this apparently has like a spice level of medium hot, which is weird. It is 6.5 alcohol by volume, so that's wonderful. And it's watermelon and chili.
Which I never understood. I don't know what they mean by that, though, but...
It's also gluten-free.
Fair enough.
Watermelon and chili. Oh, dear God, this is going to be awful.
Yep.
Let's go.
You can definitely taste the spice going down.
What the f*** is this shit? Blake's, what the f***?
Not the greatest.
You do your rating first, because I'm afraid to give mine.
I give it a 6.5, 7 out of 10.
Don't change your rating just because I have a look of disgust on my face, to be honest.
I've been having this one for a little bit now, and it's like once it hits your throat, you get the spice. And that's probably what the chili comes from.
Like, I don't have a problem with spice. I like spiciness, but this is just... It starts off like really sweet, and then it has like a spicy after flavor to it. And you're right, it hits you in the throat really hard, but this is
very interesting one.
This is definitely gross. I'm so sorry, Blakes. I love you, and I've loved everything you've ever made and everything I've ever tried already. But this, no.
Wouldn't recommend.
No, I give this like a 2 out of 10. I give that too because the watermelon flavor is nice and sweet, and it starts off really nice, but it's just
Yeah, I
it's
get
not for me. It's
I get
not
what
for
you're
me.
I get what you're saying there. But I mean, it's the other one that there is another watermelon flavor from Founders. They call it Green Zebra. It's only a seasonal one. I'm pretty sure you'll probably like that one a little bit more better, just because it's all watermelon. It's nothing but that's all
Like,
it is. But you would like it.
I've never really been like a super big watermelon fan. But like I like trying new things, especially when it comes to flakes. Like, and it's not like it's absolutely terrible. It's just this is just a me thing with how I don't like watermelon and spiciness. This is yeah. Sorry, I gotta give it an. All right, give me a macaroon. I get this taste out of my mouth.
Okay, well, these here are the macaroons and the chocolate chip cookie chunk from Tony Cannoli's. I couldn't resist. Whenever I go there, I can't resist the macaroons. Their macaroons are so good.
I'm gonna start with the cookie first.
All right. All right, go ahead.
I like chewing ASMR. And now I get to crazy why everybody likes Tony Cannoli's.
Yeah.
Tony Cannoli's. Jesus.
I mean, there's a bunch of. I mean, a lot of their stuff is fresh out of the oven, which is always really good.
Very salty.
So,
It's got some good salt taste to it. It's like not like super noticeable, but like I don't know. I'm nitpicky. Or maybe it's just the residue of all the spiciness from this shit that's in my mouth right now. This is my chaser.
well, while we're still doing that, I wanted to give just a couple of facts. The chocolate chip cookie was invented by Ruth Wakefield in 1938.
38, really?
I guess that's what it's saying. She owned the Toll House Inn in Massachusetts and added broken chocolate bar pieces to her cookie dough, expecting them to melt and create chocolate cookies. Instead, the chocolate stayed in chunks, creating the first chocolate chip cookies. Interesting how it's going all the way back to 1938.
I thought would be a lot further back than 1938.
I would think so too.
Like 1910s at least.
Or even in the 1800s. But
Maybe.
now this part's interesting. The largest chocolate chip cookie ever baked weighed over 40,000 pounds
What the
and was over 102 feet in diameter. It was baked in 2003 by the Immaculate Baking Company to celebrate the company's 10th anniversary.
How big was this cookie?
It said it was 40,000 pounds and over 102 feet in diameter in 2003.
Damn.
October 1st is National Homemade Cookie Day. Your birth month.
Yep. It's actually the day before my mom's birthday.
And then the last fact, the Guinness World Record for the most cookies baked in 1 hour is 75,440, achieved by the University of Massachusetts in 2003. Many of these were likely chocolate chip cookies. Well, there's some good facts about that.
What's your favorite kind of cookie?
Chocolate chip, obviously. But if I didn't have that choice, I mean, sugar cookies, I think it's the brown sugar cookies they have, but I mean, obviously the chocolate chip ones I'd definitely go for. You should have seen it in Vegas when, at the bakery we went to, they had regular chocolate chip cookies, but on top they had Kit Kats as the chocolate chips. And that one was actually pretty good. Of course, it ended up getting smashed in my backpack after I bought it, but you know, it still tasted really good, which I definitely would try again.
Yeah, I would say chocolate chip is definitely my favorite, and then there was some kind of lemon cookie that I had a little while ago that tasted really good. It was basically just like lemon with white chocolate in it. So I think that those are pretty good. So I bring that to a close second.
Yeah.
But moving on from one sweet to another, we have this is birthday cake.
It's birthday cake macaroon.
Birthday cake macaroon. I haven't had a macaroon in a very long time, mind y'all.
Yeah,
I'm breaking it. I'm breaking it.
And you know, I said this the other day. I thought that these kind of macaroons were almost like a Oreo. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Oreo kind. Like you got the cookies on each side and you got the filling in the center.
Is that taboo? I feel like that's taboo to break the macaroon. Oh, I don't know if I like that.
Oh, well.
Oh, well, I keep crushing mine by accident. Very squishy, I guess the proper word is. Okay,
But
bon
let's try it.
appetit.
Yeah, mine's pretty... No.
That is super sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Real does taste like cake. I think it's the sprinkles that make it taste like cake more than anything.
Probably. Or the filling.
I'm not a big fan of the sprinkles.
Um...
To be fair, I'm not a big fan of birthday cake either. Like the specific birthday cake flavor.
Well, then I can let you try this other one. This one is Fruity Pebbles.
Ooh.
And I've had this one already. And
You're trying to make me fat.
how do you think I feel?
But shut up, you're skinny as you.
Oh, well. But while she tries that one, a few macaroons that I wanted to... macaroon facts I wanted to give out. Macaroons are a type of sweet treat made preliminary from shredded coconut sugar and egg whites. They are often flavored with vanilla, almond extract, or other extracts and may be dipped or drizzled in chocolate.
Well, I give birthday cake macaroon 6 out of 10. And I give chocolate chip cookie 10 out of 10. Do recommend.
And while you're doing that one, I did notice that there is a difference between, like, there's two versions of these. You got macaron and macaroons.
Macarons?
That's what, because macaroons has 2 O's in it. The other one has 1. And anytime I've tried posting something about it, they end up switching it to 1 O. So, but,
Smells really good.
and before I do continue, I do want to thank Chat GPT for helping us with our facts as far as cookies and macaroons go. Basically, it helps. That's all I can say. So.
The Fruity Pebble one, I just noticed it was purple. It's giving off some kind of lavender flavor to it to me for some reason.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, and then there is one more that I do have here. And this, I actually got more of these, more than the other ones that I got, because strawberry is my absolute favorite. I think you would like the strawberry flavored.
Huh? Give me. Finish out later.
So,
I will say, the Fruity Pebble one, it smells better than it tastes. So for Fruity Pebbles, I'd say 6 out of 10. Not bad. It's actually really good. Very flavorful. Very, very, like, super duper sweet. If you got a sweet tooth, then this is the one that you would go for. It's just too sweet for my liking, but not bad. I dig it.
And in some cultures, macaroons are believed to bring good luck or prosperity, and they are often given as gifts during special occasions or festivals.
Makes sense.
And that's actually a true thing, because I had macaroons for the first time on my birthday, because my birthday cake had macaroons on it. That's what made me... like,
ooh, strawberry wins. Strawberry fucking wins. 10 out of 10. Do recommend the strawberry macaroon. Woo!
well then, I know what we'll be getting next. And I would also like to give a shout out to our friend Sully, who basically gave me she likes the strawberry macaroon as well. So
Great minds think alike, so.
yeah. So, but yep, you got our take on the sweets from Tony Cannoli's, along with the Blake's Hard Cider. This is probably one we will never do again, but we'll have more taste tests come later on.
There's a lot of fucking chewing going on over here.
Well, got to keep the
ASMR.
ASMR. I'm gonna be quiet like how Jean was.
Oh, you don't like food ASMR or chewing ASMR?
Oh, I know what they are, but I never I don't want to do kind of content like that because it's
too late. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
I'm sure I'll be doing that later. I'll be hearing that later.
I smack my food kind of hard sometimes. And I'm not the kind of person that likes to talk with my mouth full either, so I apologize.
Mm.
But I do chew very loudly, so if y'all aren't happy with this, I do apologize. I've hurt your ears, but I have to just move this off to the side.
Well, so speaking of which, it's funny. We've been talking about beer and sweets for a good 15 minutes now, and I'm pretty sure that this was our topic for this episode, but there were a few things that I wanted to bring up as far as WWE, but of course, I haven't watched it in a while, so Jill can give that kind of a spiel.
I'm still chewing!
Yeah, but before we get into WWE, I wanted to bring out a fact, basically. Last weekend was the Super Bowl. Kansas City won again.
Woo!
There are so many things wrong with this picture.
Hey, I prefer Kansas City over the fucking 49ers.
Why? Because they beat us?
Yes, they took us out of the fucking Super Bowl, so of course I don't want them to fucking win.
Well then.
I'm gonna root for the team that the Lions have already beaten.
Yeah, well, I only wanted the San Francisco 49ers just because of Taylor Swift.
You hate Taylor Swift that much that you
I
vote for the
don't
San
hate
Francisco
her.
49ers?
It's just annoying.
How? She's just existing.
She's everywhere.
She's just existing, dude. It's not her fault that her face is known all across the world.
Yeah,
Travis Kelce's famous, and you don't see the world complaining whenever he's on a commercial.
I'm pretty sure he was on a Super Bowl commercial.
So?
And do you know how much a Super Bowl commercial costs?
Yeah.
More than their house.
Yeah. And you ain't complaining. So why are you complaining about Taylor Swift?
I just can't stand seeing it on social media.
He's a Swiftie hater. I'm kidding. And you will cancel him for that. Don't. He doesn't actually hate Taylor Swift.
Oh, I don't. I just
Swifties,
can't.
don't take it out on him. I'm just pulling his leg.
No,
I swear to God, do not cancel this show. Not cancel this show.
I think there's other people who've been worse than us.
Oh, yeah.
That it's pretty much been there before. But,
I just think that their relationship is honestly really wholesome and funny.
Well,
And who cares if she's everywhere? But,
so some WWE facts. Of course, I'm pretty sure you watched SmackDown last night.
most of it. Well, I know the gist of what happened. I had a whole monologue too prepared for when we got into this. So as of right now, we are on the road to WrestleMania, kicking off with the Royal Rumble, about 2-3 weeks ago? Where Cody Rhodes came out on top with the Men's Royal Rumble, and once again, won back-to-back Royal Rumbles. So, congratulations, Cody. You are fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that The Rock didn't show up, because now I'm kind of confused about what the fuck is going on, and he never should have showed up to begin with. Or you just never should have won the Royal Rumble to begin with, because we were all expecting Rock versus Roman Reigns. So
He's pretty much back with WWE now, isn't he?
yeah, more or
Just
less.
like how John Cena ended up making an appearance back.
Yeah, John Cena needs to make one appearance so that he can keep his contract going. Anyways, over to the Women's Royal Rumble, we had Bayley coming out on top, coming in at number 3. Which, this was the pretty cool thing for me, is that entering at number 1 was the Boat Natalya. And entering at number 2 was the returning Naomi, who finally came back from Impact Wrestling after, I guess, technically losing her Knockout Women's Championship, or the Women's Impact Wrestling. I don't watch Impact Wrestling, so don't sue me.
Impact Wrestling, that's still WWE, isn't it?
No.
I haven't heard it, okay? So don't blame me on that.
No, Impact. There's a whole. I don't know enough about Impact Wrestling to explain it, unfortunately. But this was the other cool thing, is that Naomi is now back in WWE. She had her first match back last night on SmackDown, and another cool thing is that the woman that Naomi lost her Knockout Women's Championship to, Jordynne Grace, who is now the current champion in what is now TNA. She made an appearance at the Royal Rumble, and I will say it, Jordynne Grace kicked down the fucking forbidden door, and she went ham. Holy shit, I would love to see a match between her, Rhea Ripley, or her against Charlotte Flair. That would be a very great match. Also, at the Royal Rumble, coming in at number 30 was Jade Cargill, finally making her first I'm fucking this up. Jade Cargill, coming in at number 30 in the Women's Royal Rumble, made her in-ring debut. Finally! but we haven't seen her since, which kind of really sucks because I need her in the ring. Jade Cargill versus Bianca Belair. It doesn't need to be for a title. That right there is a main event. Like, Jade's not the greatest wrestler in the world. She had to have a lot of help, and there are a few things that she's still working on, but she has definitely improved at a very quick rate. For those of you who don't know, during her time in AEW, which is All Elite Wrestling, she was the longest reigning TBS champion, coming in at 40-0, 43-0, never losing a match. The girl was on freaking fire until, sadly, she lost the TBS championship to the returning Chris Statlander, aka Mother, aka I love you. Jade has finally come to WWE, and I am very, very excited to see what she does. And again, singing my praise to Bayley, who came in at number 3. And not only did she win the Women's Royal Rumble, she broke Rhea Ripley's record for the longest amount of time spent in a Royal Rumble.
I'm sure she wasn't happy about that one.
Oh, no. Which is ironic because they haven't even brought it up.
Really?
Yeah, I think they just don't want to mention the fact that Rhea Ripley lost the record.
Did it happen on Friday, or did it happen...
This happened at the Royal Rumble.
Oh, okay. I didn't watch it, so I didn't know what happened, but...
Yeah, Bayley was in there for an hour and 8 minutes, I believe. Or an hour and 6 minutes. I'd have to go back and look it up. But, I tried looking it up, actually, before the show started, just to make sure I had all my facts straight. Fucking damn it. But no, as of right now, they were building up Bayley versus Rhea Ripley for the WWE Women's Championship at WrestleMania. However, during the following SmackDown, the rest of Damage Control, Io Shirai, and the Kabuki Warriors turned on Bayley and attacked her. So, as of right now, it is Bayley versus Io Shirai for the WWE Women's Championship. I'm dying.
You're
All
good.
this sugar. This is why I don't eat sweets. I don't eat sweets, people, ever. I blame you for the shit. But yeah, no, I'm very excited about that. And now we have the women's and men's elimination coming up in Perth, Australia. So close to Rhea Ripley's own back door. Yeah. Not quite, because she's from Adelaide. But I'm very excited for it, because as of right now, in the women's elimination chamber, we have Naomi, we have Liv Morgan once again. We have the recently brought up to the main roster, Tiffany Stratton from NXT. We have Bianca Belair. I forgot. And I already forgot the other one. There is, as of right now, there's one spot left, which I'm guessing will be determined on Monday. Oh, and Shotzi.
Oh, Shotzi.
No.
Yeah. No, not her.
She's challenging for it. There it is. She's in the contendership match. But no, for those of you who don't know how the Elimination Chamber works, it's similar to, think of it as Hell in a Cell meets the Royal Rumble meets War Games. So basically it is a 6-person match. This is both for the men and for the women, and they're trapped inside of a very large cage-like structure. Like I said, similar to Hell in a Cell. So 2 competitors start in the center of the ring. Meanwhile, the other 4 competitors are trapped inside pods behind the ring posts on each side of the ring. And at different intervals, I believe every 3 minutes, every 8 minutes, a new pod is randomly selected, and that pod opens. And whatever superstar inside that pod is released, they enter the match. And the only way to win this match is by pinfall or submission. And as the name goes, if you are pinned or you do submit, you are removed from the cage, and the last person standing wins. For the men's Elimination Chamber match, the winner will be facing Seth Rollins for his WWE Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. And oddly enough, one of the guys competing in that match is the U.S. champion, Logan Paul.
You're kidding.
Yeah, he beat out The Miz to compete, and it was actually his contendership match for the Elimination Chamber was against The Miz. So the winner of this match would go on to compete inside the Elimination Chamber. It was actually the first time Logan ever competed in a non-pay-per-view match in WWE.
You're kidding. Wow.
Yeah, it was actually pretty cool.
Well, while you were giving out those facts. The one thing I did find was since its introduction in 2002, the Elimination Chamber match has become a staple of WWE's pay-per-view calendar, cementing its place as one of the most anticipated and iconic match types in professional wrestling. Mm-hmm. Wow.
It is incredibly daunting to look at. I constantly love watching videos of wrestlers and their reaction to seeing the cage for the first time. And they say it's absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, and it also says that fan favorites have been the Elimination Chamber match is popular among fans for its unique format and the excitement it brings, the anticipation of which pod will open next, and the chaos that ensues once all competitors are in the match create a thrilling viewing experience. Mm-hmm. I think I have a couple videos where I think it was the last Elimination Chamber with, I think, Liv Morgan. I forgot the other two. I know Nikki Cross was in it.
Don't ask me to remember because I really don't. The only Elimination Chamber match that I remember was from 3 years ago with Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, because oddly enough, Liv Morgan has been in every single Women's Elimination Chamber match since women started competing in it. Mm-hmm. And Doudrop was also part of it, and there was one more that I can't remember. But that's the only one that I do remember, and that was the Elimination Chamber that Bianca Belair won, I believe.
Well, unfortunately, we're running low on time. As much as we would love to talk with WWE, that'll probably be for the next one.
I gotta get my facts straight next time.
Well, coming up soon, we have our 3-year anniversary of CJRT Media coming out. That'll be coming out next weekend. And I think I'll give Jill a Would You Rather and to close out because I figured... Why not?
Give it.
Okay. Would you rather fight Ruby over a cookie or fight Blake for a date with Yang?
Oh. Oh, God. Fight Blake for Yang or fight Ruby for a cookie? Considering the fact that Blake has legitimately killed people for Yang... And considering the fact that Ruby can basically deatomize herself and move faster than a speeding bullet, fuck my life. You know what? To die by thigh is to die by the right way. I will take Blake for Yang.
Really? Okay. I don't see a problem with that.
Next time, bring macaroons.
The way of the warrior, there it is. To die by thigh is the way of the warrior. Fuck my life. God damn it.
Interesting.
That's the phrase. But yes, I choose Yang.
Okay. Well, you got our reviews from talking about beer, cookies, WWE, and which Ruby character Jill would fight. And
I'd lose, by the way. I'm losing that fight.
Yeah, hey, you never know.
No, I'm losing that fight. Aura or no aura, Blake will legitimately kill me for Yang, let's be honest.
Yeah, the way that they always are. But anyways, yeah, so thank you all so much for listening to the CJRT podcast. Follow us on Instagram at CJRT Media. And once again, go check out our shorts. And until the next show, I'm Chandler.
I'm Jill.
We will talk to you guys later, and we will see you later.
Bye! Watch our videos. We need more watch hours.